video. As I promised, I'm going to be doing a flip of my planner. You've probably seen this everywhere, all over my feed. This is a Gillio medium XL Compagna in the color gold. I've been using this since October, so it's been about 3 months now. I don't think it's developed any patina yet. I've just been keeping it at home. Maybe just a little patina, but there's definitely starting to form a mark here. She's still beautiful. If anything, she feels even softer than when I first bought it, probably because I've been using it every day. And I was asked, but I'm sorry, I won't be selling this planner. I'm gonna keep it just in case, because I like keeping my planners, and I don't really sell my planners unless it's really just not love at first sight. So let's just go ahead and get started. As I said before when I put up the poll, most of the contents in here are pretty much the same as when I did my Louis Vuitton MM agenda flip. There might be a few things that are different, and I'll be sure to go over that, but if there's anything I missed, just feel free to let me know. This might be repetitive since you've seen most of the contents inside already, so I'm really just doing this flip for those who voted that they still want to see it, even though they know what's inside already. So anyways, this card in the pocket is from Your Everyday Planner. I've had it for a while. It's one of her thank you cards, and I just really liked it. That's why I've kept it this whole time. This is still the same. It's a clothing tag from a brand that I like very much. I've kept stickers in the front, most of them. I just tried sticking to this like brown theme because that's really the theme that I was trying to go for. In this planner, it's more of like earthy tones, so browns, greens, beige, and you'll see. So yeah, I've got stickers from Queen City Designs, Minimal Planner, Sweet Caress Designs, Paper Panda because I liked the brown shade she had, some Planner Press. I threw these in here to remind myself to use these stickers because I forgot about them, and more Paper Panda here. Okay, and then I have a sticky note here of a JetPens wish list that I have, and then I'm just gonna cross off whatever I buy throughout, like over time. I made this clear acetate dashboard. I just wanted like a clear inbox dash to place sticky notes on. And my first tab, which is index, these tabs are all from Lines Plus Paper. And this is a sticky note of all the expenses I need to keep track of, like IOUs, so on and so forth. Now I know I keep a to buy sticky note on my inbox dashboard, which I couldn't really tell you why. There's no rhyme or reason, but I just wanted to keep it in the front to remind myself of things I do need to buy. In the back, oh, this is a dash that I did make myself, just because I wanted something different than your regular inbox, outbox dashboards. My outgoing messages are on this sticky note. This insert is still the same from Paper Test Designs and Planning with Aloe. It's their list insert, but I've been using it as like a running list of things to do. My birthdays dashboard, which you all have loved so much ever since I posted it. I printed it on green linen paper, and I put a little design on the back as well. I'm an August baby, so I'm a Leo. I was born in August, so I just placed that there. If you're interested, I do have a link in my Instagram bio where you can sign up, and I'll make a dashboard like this for you. All you have to do is type in the birthdays that you want. Next is my agenda. So this is where I keep all my monthlies, weeklies, and dailies. This vellum is new. It's from Letua Notes. I liked the brown on the vellum, so I just placed it up here. I've gotten so many questions about my yearly overviews for the front and the back. The front one is from Neutral Minimal Co. And I know she just came out with a 2022 version, which I will be adding to my new planner. And then on the back, this one is from Note to Self. It's like Note and then 2 eyes and Self on Instagram. Next are the monthlies. This year I kept 3 months in at a time. These inserts are from Infinite Lotus, and one thing I did notice is that when it comes to monthly inserts, I like to just stick to one brand or one type of insert for the whole year. I don't really like to experiment with new or different types of monthlies. I'm just very consistent that way. This one is like one of those half inserts from Cloth and Paper. November and December were so busy for me. This dashboard is from EO Edits. More EO Edits, and I just stuck these 2 green Cloth and Paper sticky notes here because green is like my favorite color. And this is also a sticky note that I put on top of a EO Edits dashboard. I think I was going through an EO Edits phase because these inserts are also from her, which I loved it so much. This weekly is from Rosie Papeterie, and it's like a week on 2-page layout, and I liked it a lot because it had a long running to-do list, but I also had space to write a to-do list for each day. And I just was honestly so productive with this layout, and I tend to gravitate towards weekly layouts that help me be more productive, and this was one of them. This is a week on 1 page. I believe it's from Simple and Trendy Co. Again, I'm a really big fan of inserts that have a lot of room for a running to-do list, since I like task-oriented things. This is a dashboard from Estet Plans Co., but I think she just changed her name recently. She's now, was it Lux Libra? Yeah, it was luxlibra.co. Her name's Lindsay. She's been so nice to me. And I absolutely love her inserts, her dashboards. I even love her interior design Instagram account, so definitely go check her out. This is one of her inserts. It's a week on 2 page, and I've used it a lot towards the end of the year. By the way, I love how the brown ink of the Zebra Starossa Grande, which is this pen, I love how the brown ink looks on this type of insert, especially compared to these minimal planner stickers, which, by the way, I have a code for minimal planner. My code is jazzplans15, and I believe you have to make like a $30 minimum purchase if you're interested. This is from Planner Room Shop. I started using these inserts too in December. I love how there's so much room on this insert. It truly just maximizes space, and I use everything in here, like certain events for the week, a running to-do list. There's enough space for events or lists that I can make, my priority for the week. I like how it has a review this week section, and I love how there's a next week section, because I love using something like that in a weekly insert. More Estet Plans inserts. These stickers are a mix of minimal planner, and I also have Paper Panda in here as well. And this is a tab sticky note from Cloth and Paper, and I just used it to keep track of which week I was on, because I didn't have a weekly divider tab at the time. And something new that I've also included in here are these daily inserts. They're also from Planner Room Shop, which, by the way, I also have a code if you're interested. It's Jasmine25 if you'd like to buy from Planner Room Shop on Etsy. These are 2 days on one page. I've explained why I use them already, but I like listing things to do on a daily insert. I don't really need an insert like this one where I need to keep track of the time. It's very rare that I'll need to have an insert like this. Most of my life is task oriented, not really time or hourly oriented. But I do keep these in here just in case I need to reach for them. These are from the collab with Paper Test Designs and Planning with Olive. Yeah, and these daily inserts are very productive for me. It's very simple. I just put my top priorities in the top, all the things I need to do, or sometimes what I'll do is, like this one, I'll split it up in between things I need to do and things I need to buy. And then like I'll either go over like Happy Mail I got during the day, or I'll keep track of what I ate in the notes section. Okay, next, this is my keep track tab. This is where I keep like my habit trackers, my wellness and vehicle logs. I did order a VDS custom. I just haven't shared it yet on Instagram. And I used the Paper Test Designs Planning with Olo 30-day challenge sticky note as like my way of challenging myself to wait for my custom. Obviously I needed more than one of these. I just got too lazy to reprint it. But I just marked off each day as I got closer to my custom arriving. Happy Mail, sticky notes from Paper Tests and Planning with Olo again. I really liked it a lot. I actually kept up with it. Ignore all those Gillios I ordered. Let's see. This is the same. It's 3 parts. This clear acetate is from Flora Papeterie. The green dash is from EO Edits. I believe, oh gosh, I think this is also from Flora Papeterie, but don't quote me on that. EO Edits dashboard. Okay, so this is where it gets super messy, and I'll have to explain it to you all. But basically, I tried sticking to habit trackers, and it was okay depending on the month. It's very hard for me to keep up with a habit tracker just because the day goes by so fast, and I'm either so tired, or I always say, oh, I'll just backlog later, and I end up not doing it. And on top of that, when I tried filling it out with like a Crayola marker, it would seep through to the other side, and that kind of discouraged me from using this side. So what I would do is I would just use this side for the next month. But look at how crazy it is. This is September. I had August in here. I jumped to November, and now I've got December here. It's just so unorganized, and I cannot wait to just like get rid of these from my planner. But anyways, these habit trackers are from Unoya by Design. And this, I really liked this layout. I'll have to really perfect it the next time I want to use it. But what I did was I used these Crayola markers, and I can include these in my Amazon storefront. But what I did was I highlighted it, and I wrote down what each color looked like a swatch, if you will, and then I assigned each habit to a color. So medications would always be this color, eating healthy is always that color, so on and so forth. And I would just coordinate if I wanted to fill out my medication habits. I would say for medication, oh, I use this light golden marker, and I would go ahead and fill it out. And it worked for a while, but it kind of did get a little tiring to have to switch through like 8 markers, and I kind of got burnt out at the end. I couldn't even finish it, but oh well. This dashboard is from Ivana, IV Inc. on Instagram. Now this one is again from Planner Room Shop. After the fiasco of having to switch markers so often here, I've just defaulted to good old regular habit tracker. And lo and behold, I actually finished it and stayed consistent with it because it was just so simple. I remembered, or I just reminded myself, it's not about making your habit tracker look pretty. It's really just keeping track of what I want to keep track of, and I'm glad I did this. And I'll probably bring this tracker into my new planner as well. And it's so satisfying to see everything. And I just track mood on the bottom. Alright, so next are a bunch of list inserts. These next two are gift lists. I got these from Alibi Designs. I'll probably reprint and like make it look prettier because I changed pens throughout the inserts. I want it to look a little better than that, but these are so important to me, especially when I've got friends and family and I want to keep track of what I'd like to buy them for their birthdays or for Christmas, or if I come up with an idea, then I'll always forget what idea I had if I didn't write it down. So at least I have a space to do that. Vehicle maintenance. I wish I started this a long time ago. It's just a way for me to remember things I've gotten done with my car, because I definitely don't remember off the top of my head. So my health log. Oh, by the way, the vehicle maintenance and the health log, those are from Peanuts Planner Co. The health log actually became a necessity for me towards the end of the year. I'm okay. I just needed to keep track of things to make sure they don't happen enough that I needed to keep track of things, and if it happened often enough, then I would have to bring myself into the hospital, but I'm okay, I promise. Now here's something I learned. I think Sierra from SM Plans had like a health log, and she dedicated one insert for each month, so I tried doing that. But the thing is, this was pretty much my December, and I don't really want to waste a whole insert like that again, so I'll probably just stick to something like this. Like, I won't dedicate a whole insert for a month, and yeah, well, we'll see how I feel, but not much happened to me in December that I need to dedicate a whole insert for it. Next are my projects. Again, sticky notes are from Paper Test Designs and Planning with Olo. They're actually very useful. I'm surprised because I really thought I wasn't gonna be reaching for it, but every now and then I'd be like, oh shoot, like I need to add this to my planner, but where am I gonna write it down so I can remember that? And this is exactly it. Or it's like, oh shoot, I really love that spread that I did, but I want to make sure I share it on Instagram. Where am I gonna write it down so I can remember it? Here it is. So I'm gonna reprint these and just start fresh in my new planner. And I'll be doing a flip of my new planner. Just I haven't had the time to film it yet. Probably today, maybe tomorrow, we'll see. Now this next one, I'm not going to share what it looks like because I don't know if I can or not, but basically I PR for several planner and stationery brands, and if you have ever been on a PR team, you'll know that it can get kind of confusing, especially if you PR for several of them or many of them. So to make it less confusing, I created an insert where I broke down each shop's criteria for what it takes to be on the team. So let's say, for example, shop number 1, this is the criteria that they send me in order to be on the team or in order to stay on the team. And then if they give me a code to share with my followers or you all, then I would write down the code here. So and it gets confusing because sometimes some shops give you a code to share with your followers, and then they give you a code that you can use for the shop, like that's for your own personal use. So I just broke it down, and I have referenced this insert so often. I'm glad I made it. Next, this is an insert again from Planner Room Shop. Instead of having like a sticky note of what to add to my planner, it's just like an insert form, and I do have a lot of ideas. So actually one of these I can even like check off because I already added it to my planner. These are project inserts from Infinite Lotus. I use these for events that I have to help coordinate. For example, this year I had to coordinate my friend's bachelorette, help with my grandma's funeral, and so on and so forth. Let's see, Alicia's gift, that's way overdue. We're renovating my bedroom, so it's a nice way to keep track of things I still need to do. I have some notes inserts in here as well. This dashboard is from Cloth and Paper. This hasn't changed. It's the space layout and planning. It's like a bundle. This is probably my least favorite part in my planner, only because I still haven't fixed it. I haven't redone it, haven't touched it at all. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change this before I add it to my new planner. Basically this has got to go, but before I can get rid of this, I need to copy this part down somewhere else, like here. So yeah, I've been thinking maybe I can just buy like a magazine and start cutting up pieces of it and gluing it here onto the mood board. But basically, it's gonna change for 2022, just so I can maximize using it, or else I'm just not gonna include it in my planner anymore because I don't use it. I don't look at it. If I do look at it, I kind of just flip through it quickly because I'm just not, I don't find joy or inspiration from it at all. Okay, so next is my wellness tab. I don't know if I'll be bringing these into my next planner. I didn't really reach for them. My bills to pay, I have like a bills insert from Infinite Lotus, and I use that more often. The meal ideas, I was kind of just brainstorming ideas that I'd be interested in trying, or just having meals that I can default to when I don't know what I want to eat. But I so far have not reached for these. Clear Pocket Dash is from Catspresso Co. These are again from Paper Test Designs. Paper Test Designs, EO Edits Dashboard, EO Edits. This was part of the Cloth and Paper sub box. It's like an affirmations insert, and I just thought I would throw that in here because I think having some sort of positive affirmation in your planner, having some sort of positive affirmation in your planner can be good for you. It's healthy. Next are I won't show it, but these are like my expenses, my order trackers, notes pages that I use for like math, for keeping up to date with my budget. And these are inserts from, what are these? I think these are from Simple and Trendy Co., if I'm not mistaken. But I love this insert so much. I just think the little icons are so cute. I love the font of it too. Sinking funds, I've got a whole bunch of them. I got this insert from Alibi Designs. I've yet to update them though. Let's see. This is the bills tracker I was talking about. I don't really reach for the sticky note anymore because I have this, and I loved using this insert so much. It was so useful. I reached for it every month or twice a month. Basically, you list down all your bills, when they're due, how much, and since I didn't start using this insert till, I thought it was July, but I guess September, that's why there's a line until then. Okay, this is an EO Edits ritual inserts. Goal association. I might bring this into my new planner, but I don't know yet. Or maybe I'll just print out a new one to fill out for 2022. And finally, just the note section, cloth and paper dashboard. Did like a little routine, which was really an excuse to just use these sticky notes. Let's see, my planner wish list, which got checked off very quickly this year. And I must have been super tired because this says stationery wait list, but it's supposed to say stationery wish list, which I guess in a way it is a wait list of shops I will eventually purchase from. A list of jerseys my boyfriend wants. Okay, this is new and something I'm really kind of proud of. So if I'm out and about and I'll run into like some sort of clear organization bin or container, and I'll think, oh my gosh, like that would be perfect to organize some of my stationery, but I wonder what could it fit? Like what can I put in here? Because I don't want to buy it, bring it home only to find out that it doesn't fit anything. And a lot of the times I did buy, or I did not buy an organizer, just because I didn't know what I could fit in there. So what I did was I wrote down the main brands that I have and use, and I wrote down the products and the measurements of each product. For example, the cloth and paper 3x3 sticky notes, so things like their square page flags or the thinner page flags, or like their planner cards, the large sticky note, the large clear sticky notes, or even like these, for example. Put down the measurements of all of them, paper replanning, her stickers, her credit card sized cards, Paper Minty Studio. I own a lot of her stickers now, so it'll be good to know how her sticker sheets measure, and Sterling Ink, because I am subscribed to her sub box, so I will be growing my collection from her. So when I'm out and about and I run into another organizer, or if I need to go out and find an organizer, I'll have the measurements written down here so I know what can fit in the organizer or not. Yeah, and now I just have some notes pages from Infinite Lotus. These are dot grid, and I end it with a cloth and paper dashboard and a Poi and Hun page lifter. These are always the same. My skincare routine page flags inspired by Maddie Plans. Oh, this is skincare. This one are things that I do often enough to use a page flag for. Just planner cards, more planner cards. This one I believe is from Floor Puppetry. I think this one is from Lux Libra. And then in the back, it's all the same. Jenny from My Mental Planner, she introduced me to these cards from Zoe Art Garden. I just like them because they match the planner so well, and I've had the Ally before, and their boba is so good. I keep a picture of my grandma in here. I used to keep it in the front, but I didn't want it to get any more ruined, so I just placed it in the back. More cards from Floor Puppetry, and I just laminated them. Maybe I can put them in my new planner. So, and just some old daily notepad inserts that I have and measurements for my room that I needed to keep track of. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm officially gonna be moving out of this cover and into my new one. I promise I'll have a video of my 2022 planner lineup and my journaling lineup as well, because those will probably have to be 2 different videos since it's a lot. So if you have any questions, please feel free to let me know, and I hope you all have a great rest of your day and Happy New Year. Bye.